problem because this gear, as far as I can tell, the crankcase had trapped water. It probably sat out in some barnyard, I would imagine, for 60 years or something before it got rescued. And it rusted the bottom of the gear really bad. Someone tried welding some gear teeth back up, and it's just not a good fix. So, amazingly, we were able to get an almost identical gear from Martin Gears. Cast iron and spoke, it's the same pitch, it's the same pressure angle, but it was wider. This is a 3/4 inch gear, that one is 1 inch, and it had a hub sticking out. So we're machining it off to the width of this one and getting ready to get it bored out in the proper diameter. So what we're getting ready to do now is punch this bore out and plug in. What we're going to do is we're going to ream it. I don't think we're going more. I think we're going to let it there with a slightly emphasized drill bit with about a 1 inch.
First So we've got this gear roughed out. Here's what we're going to try. We obviously need the keyway indexed the same relative to the gear teeth that it was before. And what I've done is put my, I've put my broach guide all the way through both gears. So it's lining them up there. And then I'm using the old keyway to line up the broach. And I'm turning, you can see they're out of index right now. I'm going to turn these until the gear teeth line up. See, there's quite a bit of wear on this old gear. Gear tooth profile's looking a little rough. But anyways, we're going to line that up like that and then shove the broach through there using the old gear as a guide. So we'll get set up on the stand and show you how this all flies. Hopefully good. Sure. First pass through, cut the keyway. Now, you should be able to dispense with this now. We don't need that anymore. We've got the position identified. Now we just have to start adding shims and cutting through there until we get the key to the proper depth. Second bounce, first bounce. Yeah, we're still good. What's that rules in tennis? What, bouncing once is good?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we play by tennis rules here.
Right.
On broaches.
Add a shim.
Alright everybody, we forgot to document very much of it, but by golly, the old Lauson runs. He's off and humming. That has got to be the easiest startup we've ever done.
That thing's been 50 years.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask. I mean, how is it running compared to what it did last time? Like, did we make progress?
Well, it would run for a little while, and then it would just lose steam and quit.
I'm going to open this door before we carbon monoxide ourselves to death. Looking good. Should we try flipping the timing advance lever over and see what it does? I'm not sure where we're at on timing exactly. It Did not approve of that. Okay, so, moral of the story, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, huh? I wonder if she's running a little rich. I see it puffs black smoke every time it fires. Need me to get down there, Joe? It's kind of in an awkward spot. I'm assuming in is lean.
Yeah.
It's coasting longer, notice that?
Yeah.
I'm assuming as lean as you can run it and have it fire reliable. Oh, there I started to double suck. Yep, I just richened it back up a little. Double sucking is lean.
No, we're still too lean.
That's starting to sound pretty good, and it ain't puffing black. I got something up funny to show you. The camshaft is bent. All of that worried about getting the cam line up just right. The old cam gear is wobbling like that cam is bent. Somebody, probably it was seized up, you know, when they were first trying to break it loose. I mean, there is a heck of a wobble in the cam. But nothing, we run it. But, I mean, you get down on the end, you can see that old cam just wobbles like mad. That's something that just we wouldn't have noticed or known. It's hard to see it through all the spinning components. Sounds good, runs good. I'd leave her be. No, she sounds dumb good. I'm not quite sure why it doesn't run when you flip the timing up. If it's not tripping or what. You know what it is, I'll bet it's got to do with the timing relationship between, we probably need to move the generator up one tooth. You probably don't have electricity at that point, right? Like that, what's probably going on is that where I've got it timed at, you're losing electricity when you advance the igniter timing. That doesn't advance the magneto timing. All it does is advances the trip. So we might be able to get it to run on advance if we advance it one tooth on the magneto. Might as well.
It would take a step out of the procedure of running the engine if we didn't.
It started good and it's running good, so yeah, there's no good reason to mess with it, other than just purely trying to make ourselves some more misery. But
do you want to pull it out and just let it sit here and?
Yeah. It's got about this much water in it. Are we okay with that, or do we? I mean, it's way down. It's been dripping the whole time it's been here.
Probably
it is antifreeze, yeah. Do we want to add some more, drain it, put water in? What are your thoughts? Yeah, it's covering the cylinder.
Over the cylinder, I wouldn't.
All right, so you're thinking tow her outdoors and let her run.